Welcome, adventurers. In this video, we'll take you on an unforgettable journey through Scotland, a land where history, legend, and nature blend into dreamlike landscapes. From the majestic Edinburgh Castle, which dominates the capital with its centuries of battles and royal secrets, to the mysterious Loch Ness, home of the famous monster Nessie, every corner of this country is a living postcard. We'll explore the wild beauty of the Highlands, the dramatic cliffs of the Isle of Skye, and the enigmatic Giant's Causeway, where geology seems like the work of titans, ready to discover why Scotland captivates travelers from around the world. But there's more. We'll show you the elegance of Holyrood Palace, the vibrant history of the Royal Mile, and the warrior spirit of Stirling, where Scottish independence was forged. You'll feel the chill of Glencoe, a valley carved by glaciers and tragedies, and marvel at the Gothic ruins of Melrose Abbey, guardian of a legendary king's heart. Subscribe and join us on this journey through 10 must-visit destinations, where every stone, every lake, and every castle has a story to tell. 1. Edinburgh Castle. History and location. Edinburgh Castle is an imposing fortress built atop Castle Rock, an extinct volcano that dominates the skyline of Scotland's capital. With over 900 years of history, it has witnessed battles, coronations, and pivotal moments in Scotland's formation. Its strategic elevated position made it a military stronghold and a symbol of power. Today, it's the most visited monument in the country and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Main attractions inside. Highlights include the Scottish Crown Jewels, the oldest in Europe, and the Stone of Destiny, used in the coronation of kings. The Great Hall showcases medieval armor, while the National War Memorial honors fallen soldiers. Don't miss the 1 o'clock gun, fired daily since 1861 as a time signal for ships in the Firth. Curiosities and legends. This castle is one of the most besieged in the world, with 26 recorded attacks. It's said to be haunted by the ghost of a piper who vanished in its secret tunnels. It also houses an 18th century prisoner of war jail, where graffiti carved by French and American captives can be seen. Every August, it hosts the renowned Royal Edinburgh Military Tattoo, a spectacle of music and tradition. Practical visit entry to the castle costs around 1822 adults, with audio guides available in multiple languages. The best time to avoid crowds is early in the morning. The Argyll Battery offers panoramic views of the city and sea. Booking tickets in advance is recommended during peak season, June-August. The site is accessible, though some areas have steep stairs. Cultural impact. The castle features in films like Braveheart and series like Outlander, cementing its iconic status. It represents Scottish resistance against English invasions and is a national pride. At night, its illumination turns it into a beacon over Edinburgh. For Scots, it's not just a monument, but the historic heart of their identity. 2. Loch Ness. Located in the Scottish Highlands, Loch Ness is famous for its mysterious legend, the Loch Ness Monster, or Nessie. At 230 meters deep, it's Scotland's second-largest lake and part of the Caledonian Canal. Its dark waters and misty landscape create an enigmatic atmosphere, drawing millions of visitors each year. The lake stretches 37 kilometers, surrounded by medieval castles like Urquhart Castle, whose ruins offer stunning views. Tourist cruises let you explore its waters, while guides recount tales of Nessie sightings. Many visitors also drive along the shore, stopping at viewpoints like Dorrez Beach. Beyond the legend, the lake is a hub for outdoor activities like kayaking, hiking, and cycling. The nearby city of Inverness, capital of the Highlands, is an ideal base for exploring the area. The Loch Ness Centre and Exhibition in Drumnadrochit features scientific displays about the myth and the lake's unique geology. The best time to visit is between May and September, when the weather is milder. Even in winter, though, the lake has a mysterious charm with fog and silence. While you might not spot Nessie, the natural beauty and history make the trip worthwhile. From pop culture to science, Loch Ness remains a Scottish icon. Whether it's the thrill of monster hunting or the serenity of its landscapes, this destination blends adventure, folklore, and nature like no other. Who knows, you might be the one to spot Nessie. 3. Isle of Skye. Known as the Jewel of the Highlands, the Isle of Skye is famed for its dramatic landscapes, blending rugged cliffs, green meadows, and surreal rock formations. Connected to the mainland by the Skye Bridge, the island is a paradise for nature lovers, hikers, and photographers. Its Scottish Gaelic name, Antí Eilean Scythianac, reflects its Celtic heritage and mystical vibe. One of its most iconic spots is the Old Man of Storr, a striking rock pinnacle rising above the land. Another must-see is Fairy Glen, a valley of rounded hills that feels like something out of a fairy tale. For adventurers, the Quiraing Trail offers panoramic views and challenging routes. The fairy pools, crystal-clear waterfalls, are perfect for a refreshing dip. The island also boasts rich cultural history, with castles like Dunvegan, home to the MacLeod clan for over 800 years. Picturesque villages like Portree, the capital, charm with colourful houses and cosy pubs, serving Scotch whisky and fresh seafood. Local cuisine features dishes like Cullen skink, smoked fish soup. Skye's weather is unpredictable, with frequent rain and mist adding mystery to the scenery. Warm, waterproof clothing is recommended, even in summer. The best time to visit is May to September, when days are longer and temperatures milder. Skye is more than a tourist spot. It's an experience blending adventure, history, and legend. From its cliffs to its Gaelic traditions, the island captures the hearts of visitors, leaving an indelible mark. 4. Giant's Causeway. Located on Northern Ireland's north coast, but often included in Scotland itineraries, the Giant's Causeway is a unique geological formation and UNESCO World Heritage Site. Its 40,000 hexagonal basalt columns, formed by a volcanic eruption 60 million years ago, resemble giant steps descending into the sea. Local legend claims it was built by the giant Finn McCool to cross to Scotland and fight his rival Benandonna. The site is perfect for exploring on foot, with well-marked trails like the Clifftop Trail offering spectacular ocean and cliff views. Famous formations include the Giant's Organ, vertical columns resembling musical pipes, and the Giant's Boot, a shoe-shaped rock. The visitor centre explains the science behind this phenomenon and its Celtic mythologies. The best time to visit is spring or fall, with fewer crowds and sunset light enhancing the rock's golden hue. While access to the site is free, parking and the visitor centre have fees. Non-slip footwear is advised, as rocks can be slippery with rain or high tide. Beyond geology, the area hosts wildlife like puffins, dolphins and seals. Nearby, the Carricker Reed Rope Bridge and medieval Dunluce Castle add more adventure and history to the visit. The Giant's Causeway is where science and fantasy intertwine. Whether for its striking landscape or tales of giants, this destination leaves a lasting impression on all who visit. 5. Holyrood Palace. Situated at the opposite end of the Royal Mile in Edinburgh, Holyrood Palace is the official residence of the British royal family in Scotland. This stunning palace, surrounded by Holyrood Park and overlooking Arthur's Seat, blends history, architecture and politics in one place. Founded in 1128 as an abbey by King David I, it was later transformed into a royal palace by James IV in the 15th century. The palace is famous for its connection to Mary, Queen of Scots, who lived here in the 16th century. Visitors can explore her historic apartments, where she witnessed the murder of her secretary, David Rizzio, by her husband, Lord Darnley. The Great Gallery displays portraits of Scottish kings, while the Royal Gardens offer a tranquil oasis in the city. Today, the palace remains active. Queen Elizabeth II used it during her Holyrood Week each summer, and now King Charles III continues the tradition. When the royal family isn't present, it's open to the public. Tours include audio guides with fascinating details about royal history and modern political events held here. Near the palace, don't miss the ruins of Holyrood Abbey, a site of Gothic beauty and melancholy. Climbing Arthur's Seat, an ancient volcano, rewards you with Edinburgh's best panoramic views. Holyrood Palace is more than a tourist attraction. It's a living symbol of Scottish history and its ties to the monarchy, a place where past and present meet in every corner. 6. Scottish Highlands. The Scottish Highlands are the wild heart of the country, a vast expanse of rugged mountains, glacial valleys, and deep lakes that inspire legends and adventures. Covering nearly a third of Scotland, this region is renowned for its Gaelic culture, solitary castles, and world-famous whisky. From Loch Lomond, the gateway to the Highlands, to the Cairngorms Peaks, every corner offers cinematic landscapes. One iconic spot is Glen Coe, a glacial valley with a tragic history. In 1692, the MacDonald clan was massacred here during the Glen Coe massacre. Today, its U-shaped mountains attract climbers and photographers. Another must-see is Eilean Donan Castle, set on an island where three lochs meet, one of the world's most photographed castles. The Highlands also host Ben Nevis, the UK's highest peak, 1,045 metres, ideal for seasoned hikers. For a more relaxed experience, the Jacobite train, the Harry Potter train, crosses the Glenfinnan Viaduct, offering views of lochs and mountains. In Inverness, the Highlands capital, you can explore Loch Ness's mysteries or visit distilleries like Glenmorangie or Dalmore. Gaelic culture thrives here, with festivals like the Highland Games, where competitors toss logs and play bagpipes. Traditional villages like Portree on Skye or Fort William retain their charm with pubs offering Celtic music and haggis, the national dish. Visiting the Highlands is stepping into an authentic, epic Scotland. Whether driving the North Coast 500, hiking remote trails, or exploring ruined castles, this region will steal your heart with its wild beauty and untamed spirit. 7. Royal Mile, Edinburgh. The Royal Mile is Edinburgh's historic soul, a 1.8 kilometres cobblestone street connecting two of the city's most significant landmarks, Edinburgh Castle and Holyrood Palace. Divided into four sections, Castle Hill, Lawnmarket, High Street and Canongate, this thoroughfare is an open-air museum brimming with legends, medieval architecture and Scottish traditions. Walking the Royal Mile is a journey through time. You'll find St Giles Cathedral with its iconic thorn-shaped crown and the Mercat Cross, where royal proclamations were announced. The closes, narrow alleys, hide dark tales, like Mary King's Close, an underground maze preserving 17th-century homes. Don't miss the Scotch whisky experience, where you'll learn about Scotland's water of life or the tartan and bagpipe shops filling the street with music. The street is also the hub of the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, August, the world's largest arts event. During the festival, street performers, musicians and actors turn the Royal Mile into a giant stage. Other highlights include the Museum of Childhood with historic toys and Parliament Square, where Scottish laws are debated. At night, the Royal Mile turns mysterious. Ghost tours explore its past tied to the Black Plague and public executions. For a unique experience, step into the Witchery by the Castle, a Gothic-decorated restaurant near the castle. More than a street, the Royal Mile is Edinburgh's beating heart. Every stone, building and corner tells a story of kings, rebellions and living culture, a place that encapsulates Scotland's spirit in a single walk. 8. Stirling and its castle. Perched atop a volcanic crag overlooking the Stirling Plains, Stirling Castle is one of Scotland's most significant historical symbols. Known as the Key to Scotland, it was the site of decisive battles like Bannockburn, 1314, where Robert the Bruce defeated the English. Alongside the nearby William Wallace Monument at Abbey Craig, Stirling is a must-stop to understand Scotland's fight for independence. Rivaling Edinburgh Castle in importance, it houses treasures like the Stirling tapestries, replicas of medieval unicorns symbolizing purity and power. The Great Hall, built by James IV, is Scotland's largest ceremonial space of its kind, while the Renaissance Palace dazzles with stone carvings and colourful facades. Don't miss the Royal Chapel, where Mary, Queen of Scots, was crowned at just 9 months old. Stirling also shines with its medieval old town, featuring cobblestone lanes and sites like the Old Town Jail, a 19th-century prison. Just 15 minutes from the castle, the National Wallace Monument offers panoramic views from its 67-metre tower, alongside a 5-metre sword honouring the Braveheart hero. Today, Stirling blends past and present. The University of Stirling is among the country's top schools, and the Stirling Ghost Walk brings dark legends to life with costumed actors. Whisky lovers can visit the Deanston Distillery, just 20 minutes away by car. Stirling is a living history lesson, where every stone speaks of battles, coronations, and resilience. A destination that captivates with its architectural grandeur and its pivotal role in shaping Scotland's national identity. 9. Glencoe. Glencoe, one of Scotland's most spectacular and poignant valleys, combines breathtaking natural beauty with a tragic history. Formed by glaciers millions of years ago, this valley in the Western Highlands is surrounded by rugged peaks like Bidian Nambian and crisscrossed by rivers and waterfalls. But it's also infamous for the Glencoe Massacre, 1692, when the MacDonald clan was betrayed overnight by government soldiers, an event that forever marked Scotland's soul. Hiking enthusiasts find unforgettable trails here. The Lost Valley Path leads to a secret hideout used by the MacDonalds, while the Pap of Glencoe offers sweeping valley views. In winter, it becomes a skiing and snowboarding destination at Glencoe Mountain Resort. Photographers love the interplay of light at spots like the Three Sisters, 3 twin peaks reflected in crystal-clear lochs. Glencoe is also a cinematic backdrop, appearing in films like Skyfall, James Bond, and Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban as Hagrid's home. The Glencoe Visitor Centre explains the valley's geology and history, with interactive exhibits on the Jacobite Rebellion and Gaelic culture. To experience Glencoe like a local, visit the Clachaig Inn, a 300-year-old pub where climbers and travellers share tales beside a sign reading, "No Campbells Allowed," the clan blamed for the massacre. At dusk, the valley glows with reddish hues, creating an almost mystical atmosphere. More than a landscape, Glencoe is a symbol of resilience and memory. Its mountains, silent witnesses to tragedy and triumph, invite both reflection and adventure, a place where nature and history intertwine unforgettably. 10. Melrose Abbey. Founded in 1136 by Cistercian monks, Melrose Abbey is one of Scotland's most evocative medieval ruins. Located in the Borders region, this Gothic-style abbey was a key religious centre until its destruction during the Protestant Reformation in the 16th century. Today, its crumbling arches and sculpted towers beneath the Scottish sky draw visitors seeking history, architecture, and peace, architecture and unique details. The abbey stands out for its intricate stone carvings, including gargoyles, saints, and even a pig playing the bagpipes, a nod to medieval humour. Don't miss The East Tower, with panoramic views of the Tweed Valley. The embalmed heart of Robert the Bruce, buried here at his request. The museum displaying excavated finds like coins and tools, legends and royal connection. It's said a monk's ghost haunts the ruins, especially at dusk. The abbey is also tied to King Robert the Bruce, who funded its rebuilding after a 1322 fire. His heart, carried to the Crusades, was eventually returned and buried at Melrose. Surroundings and nearby activities: St. Cuthbert's Way, a pilgrimage trail passing through the abbey. Priorwood Garden, gardens with flowers for drying, perfect for picnics. Melrose Town, charming, with antique shops and the Melrose Rugby Club, birthplace of Scottish rugby. Practical visit hours, open year-round, though times vary by season. Summer 9:30 a.m. 5:30 p.m. Entry: 6 adults, includes audio guide in English. Tips: wear comfortable shoes, uneven ground, and bring a camera. Sunset bathes the pink stones in magical light. A place to remember. Melrose Abbey isn't just a monument, it's a journey into medieval Scotland, where every stone whispers tales of faith, war, and art. A perfect spot to end a Scottish tour with peace and reflection. And so we reach the end of this incredible journey through Scotland, a land blending magic, history, and landscapes straight out of a fairy tale. From castles guarding centuries-old secrets to valleys echoing with bagpipes, each place has shown us why this country is unique. We hope these images have transported you to the Highlands, the mystery of its lochs, and the warmth of its villages, igniting your desire for your own Scottish adventure. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss our next trips. Which of these places stole your heart? Edinburgh Castle, the Isle of Skye, or the legendary Loch Ness? Let us know in the comments. If you've been to Scotland, share your tips with our traveller community. Until next time, explorers, may the spirit of the Highlands guide you.